that is the assumption. It will not be 0, Sagar. We are assuming the periodic nature of the function. So suppose this is the graph of the function. At 0, y value is this. At 1, y value is this. At 2, y value is this. At 3, suppose it is like this. At 4, at 5, certain values are coming, and this is the graph of the function. Now it is 0 to 6, and we have given the value up to 5. So we are assuming that at 6, the value, same value of y is coming as that of 0. This level is same. Okay. And then the same graph is repeated again and again because it is a periodic function, right? So that is our assumption in these examples. Okay. So we have compared it with 2L, and therefore L value we get as 3, M value is 6. And then since cosine and sine both the terms are required, cosine and sine both the terms are required, it is a naught by 2 an cos and pi x by L. Now L is 3 and bn sine, it should be bn here, bn sine n pi x by L, right? So since it is asked to find only the first value or first term in the Fourier expansion, we'll write it as a naught by 2 a1 cos pi x by 3 plus b1 sine pi x by 3. Okay. Now see what is M here. M is the number of subintervals. As I am telling again and again, here you are assuming that there is a 6 value, and for that the corresponding y value is 9. How many subintervals are there? This is the first subinterval. Okay. Then this is the second subinterval. This is the third subinterval. This is the fourth subinterval. This is the fifth subinterval, and this is the sixth subinterval. Is it clear? So M is the number of subintervals. Right? Is it sorry, Vedant, is it clear to you? The interval 0 to 6 is divided into 6 parts. Right? This is first part, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, and the sixth part, like that. Okay, so that's why we get M equal to 6. Any other doubt? Okay, so M equal to 6, we have to substitute, and formula is simple. A naught is 2 by M summation Y, right? Then An is 2 by M summation Y cos n pi x by L. L is 3. If by mistake you are taking L as 5 or 6, in spite of knowing the formula, you will not be able to get the correct answer. So one has to be precise here, right? And for A1, we have to put n equal to 1. So we get y cos pi x by 3. Now see, in the online exam, it is possible that, which was the case in yesterday's exam, I think, xy value is given to you and cos pi x by 3 is given to you. Like this, the table may be given to you. And it is asked to find the value of A1. Now you know that the formula for A1 is, it is 2 by M summation y cos pi x by 3. So for that, you need to take the summation of products of y and cos pi x by 3. So you will have to find. So if such type of table is given, I'll write down the table below. If such type of table is given, say x, y, then cos pi x by 3. Horizontal table, suppose such type of table is provided to you. Okay, and it is asked to find A1. Now for A1, what you need? For A1, you need summation of y cos pi x by 3 value. So you will have to take the product of these values, right? Write them here, and take summation of all these values, and then divide it by 2 and divide it by M and multiply by 2. That will give you the value of A1. Is it clear to you? So lot many students couldn't get the answer of such type of example yesterday in the Moodle test. Don't do that in final exam. I'm repeating, the unit is for 14 marks minimum in the exam. Okay. So now similarly, if B1 is asked, what you need for B1, you need y sine pi x by 3. So this is the table. I hope it is clear to everybody how to prepare the table in exam. Sometimes it may be given to you, sometimes the table value may not be given to you. So you will have to find out those values. It is simple calculation. Just remember whether to keep the degree mode or radian mode while doing the calculations, right? If your x value, sorry, if your x value is in terms of degrees, say 0 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree, then you have to keep the degree mode, right? And if the values are in radians, say pi, pi by 6, etc., or 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, then you have to use the radian mode. Okay. So this is how the calculations are done. Then summation of y cos pi x by 3, summation of y sin pi x by 3 is taken. See, this is already shared in the notes. You all have to write it in your notebook, if not written so far. Okay, you all are supposed to write down these things. You can write right now in the class, take it down in your notebook or write it afterwards. But today you need to finish it because now we don't have again any other time to discuss all these topics from unit number 4. I have to start unit number 5. Okay. Any doubt in this example? So this is how A0, A1, B1 are calculated. So these are 3 MCQ students. For this same table, one can ask you A0 or A1 or B1. Or it may be possible that one may ask you to find the half range series also. So that I'll explain in the next part. Okay, now one point which I haven't explained in the last lecture, one can ask you to find the amplitude of the first harmonic. So what we mean by amplitude of first harmonic? Amplitude definition is, please note down this definition, write it in your notebook. Amplitude of the harmonic is amplitude of the harmonic is root of a1 square plus b1 square, right? That is the definition of amplitude of the harmonic. So once you calculate, this also is a possible question in online exam. So this one example is combination of 4 MCQs. Find A0, find A1, find B1, find amplitude of harmonic, first harmonic. Is this question clear to all? Please say yes in the chat box. Student, after the lecture, I am observing your chats. I am recording daily chats and I am able to see whether you are responding or not, whether you are understanding or not. So don't just join the lecture for the sake of attendance. Be sincere. Okay? Right. Now, in the next example, see, find the first 2 harmonics of the Fourier series of the following data. Again, the data is given, right? Now, in this table, the value at 2 pi is also provided, okay? But as I told you, you don't have to consider, see the value of y at 0 as well as at 2 pi. This is same value. So this is the first endpoint and this is the last endpoint of the interval. In the table, don't consider the last point of the interval. It is written here. Don't include in the table. Okay. And therefore, now while comparison, you have to consider it completely. 0 to 2L is 0 to 2 pi. So L is pi. Now, how many subintervals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the subintervals. So those are 6. That is written. Then the formula is written. Then the 2 harmonics are written. Right? This is the first harmonic. A1 cos x plus B1 sin x is the first harmonic. And A2 cos 2x plus B2 sin 2x is the second harmonic. Okay. Those are written. The value of L is pi. Due to that, we are getting nx here. Right? Okay, and now what we need the A1 term, B1 term, A2 term, and B2 term. So first we need to write the formula. Formula for first of all, A0 is 2 upon M into summation Y. So it is 2 by 6 summation Y. So you just need to take the sum of these entries, right? Then what is A1? It is 2 by M and summation of Y cos x, right? Y cos x. So here, whatever we have to multiply that by y. It is according to the formula. So we need to take the summation of this column and divide by 6 multiply by 2, like that. So this way we complete the calculations. Any doubt in this? Is there any doubt? Sarthak has raised the hand, I think. Sarthak, do you want to ask me any doubt? Sarthak? Okay, by mistake. Okay, so I'll move ahead. Now, half range series examples also one can ask on the harmonic analysis. So how the question will be? This question I think we discussed last time. So whenever the word series of sines or series of cosines is used, that means it is a half range series. Okay, whenever it is series of sines or series of cosines, that means it is a half range Fourier series. So here the interval is 0 to, now 180 is not included, but it is understood that at 180 the value is present. So we have to compare 0 to 180 degree with 0 to L here. Student, mark this step. Okay, if it is the series of sine and cosine, both will compare with 0 to 2L. But since it is series of only sines, or if it is asked for only cosines, we compare with 0 to L. Right? So L is pi, and then we get, being a sine series, we get only summation bn sine n pi x by L. Since pi gets cancelled and it becomes summation bn sine nx or n theta, because in place of x we have the variable theta here. So these are the terms in the expansion of t. In place of y we have t, in place of x we have theta, and this is the expansion. Okay, so what are the required calculations? Those are shown in the table. See, students, if you have any doubt, please ask in this question also. Is there any doubt? Vaidya Vaibhav is asking me to show the calculation on calculator. Okay, I'll show the calculator part again after some time. Let me explain the steps now. Are the steps clear to you? If you are unable to find the table using my technique, then you can find each and every value, but it will take more time. That's why it is advisable to use the shortcut technique on calculator. Okay, only Pratik and Vaibhav are saying that they have understood. What about others? Shall I move ahead? Okay, same students every time answering. Mitkar, are you there in the meeting? Yash Mitkar? Yeah, calculation now I'll me explain you how to prepare this table calculator. So should I open the calculator, students? My problem is I cannot keep my screen and calculator, both the things open at the same time. Okay. So if you want me to explain these calculation on calculator, please write down this table in your notebook. Write down this table in your notebook, and then I'll ask you the values while doing the calculations. You will have to provide the values to me. Is it okay? Take down this table in your notebook. Has anybody completely written it? If yes, say yes or raise your hand. I'll need your help. I'll not be able to see this screen if I open the calculator. I'll have to join from another device for that. Okay, now who is ready? Mahesh Lokre, will you tell me the values whenever I'll ask you? Mahesh Lokre. Okay. Roll number 222. Have you joined this meeting? 222. Okay, students, now I'll stop this share and I'll share the calculator. Okay, you have to tell me the values, and values you will have to write in your notebook. Okay, we need t cos theta and t cos 2 theta. So that I'm going to tell you. But instead of calling it as t, I'll call it as, instead of calling it as t, I'll call it as x and y. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute.